Hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel. This is Trish Kerr's Creations. And first of all, guys, I just want to apologize for me being MIA. I've been crafting, coloring. I'm actually working on swapping and using my printer, my Cricut, and everything. But y'all know how. Some of you know, my following subscribers know that after Christmas, I tend to slow down during the holidays, and then it takes me a minute to start. I've got to do better, guys, to get back on this. But so, I'm back today with something new. Um, I've almost wanted to make these, and I finally found the one ingredient that I couldn't find. I just had to come across it, and I got it. And I've had it for a while, so now I'm going to start making some. Actually, I already made some, and they are bath bombs. Okay, guys. I've always wanted to make these, and I've had all of the ingredients except one, which is citric acid, and I found it. And I think I found it at Hobby Lobby. I can't remember where I found it at. I just happened to come across, so I got it. Anyway, so I made four and a half actually, and I've already wrapped them. And I'll give you information on that part later. But I finally made some this past weekend. It was after my granddaughter went home when I had all six of the grandkids. I had we had made some lip balm, and because I had made some before, I know it was in the house. I had made some before, and I had them for a while, and they got old, so we had to get rid of all that. And we had to make some more. So that'd be another tutorial I'll be coming up with soon later. I might have to film that in the house, so I might have to get my little hot plate out here and do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't have exactly the room for storing out here, but I might find some place to put it. But anyway, I digress. We're going to move on to what we're going to be doing today. So I am going to be showing you how I make bath bombs. I want to get into making different kinds, the one kind of foamy and the one that makes bubbles and all that stuff. But right now I'm going to be making the ones that I found a recipe that was literally on the back of the okay, wait a minute, where it go? On the back of the citric acid package that I got. Um, so I believe I did get this at Hobby Lobby. I can't remember for sure. It was $5.99. And it's for a pound of citric acid. So I did get this at Hobby Lobby, I do believe. And I got oil spilled all over it. I just think it's coconut oil. I spilled it or some kind of oil. But anyway, it comes with a recipe on the back. Because when me and my granddaughter's gonna make some this weekend, we did actually. I didn't get to make them with her. We did make the lip balm. I made these after she had went home later Sunday. So she said, I said, I gotta look for some bath bombs. She said, Granny, there's one in the package. Like, oh, okay. So we use that, which is cool. It took a minute. But anyway, so it says on the package, you're gonna need 1 cup of baking soda. I wouldn't bought a crap load of baking soda because a little bit I had, it was just enough. So I went and bought 4 boxes, and this was actually 60 cents at Dollar General. So I got that the other day. You need a half a cup of citric acid, half a cup of Epsom salts, 2 teaspoons fragrance or essential oils, and that is optional. It doesn't say on here, but it is optional. 3 teaspoons of olive oil. Olive oil, soy other kind of oil. You don't have to use it on the package. Use any kind of oil you want. And they suggest olive oil, soybean oil, other oil. I'm going to be using a bit of coconut oil as well, because I love that. And soap color. You can either buy soap coloring like at Hobby Lobby or whatever, or you can use food coloring. I don't have either. Well, I had some, but for the fragrance I want to make today, I don't have the right colors. So when I made the lavender ones, I wanted them purple, but I didn't have the purple. So when I used this, I thought it was pink, and I was gonna mix it with another color, but it come out it was purple. So that was good. And these are supposed to be neon colors for food coloring, so I did use that. And so that's optional too. And I also know that you can also use mica powder for a little bit of coloring too. Yeah. So that is. So the tools you're gonna need. I forgot my whisk in the house. I gotta go back and get that. So what you're gonna need is your molds, and I just got some Christmas ornament molds to do mine. I got 4 of them. Just got 4. They're all the same size, and I'm thinking these are 1.5 inch. I forgot 2.5 inch. I can't remember what the size when I opened them the other day. But and this recipe doesn't say what size balms to use. But I did get 4 holes out of here, and then I had a one that was slightly bigger. You can see slightly bigger, and I got like a little bit less than half of this. Listen, and because of that half, I let it set up, you know, for the 24 hours it requires for it to dry, air dry. I put it in my husband's bath, and it was pretty good. It smelled pretty good and everything. He said it was kind of strong. Like, well, you just sensitive. He's being particular anyway. But it smelled good. It was lavender. So you're gonna need a mixing bowl, measuring tools. I thought I had some measuring cups. I probably do somewhere. I don't know where they at. So I just bought some more. You're gonna need measuring cups, and you're gonna need a whisk, which I gotta go get, and another little container for your liquid ingredients. So I'll be right back, guys. Let me go ahead and get my whisk, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I got my whisk, got my measuring cups, measuring spoons, the bowl I'm gonna be mixing in, and all the ingredients. I also got a sifter. You don't have to do this if your stuff is not lumpy, but I don't want to take no chances. Okay, so first we're going to do 1 cup of baking soda. And I may beat it in bulk later, but right now, because I live out in a rural area, guys, I don't like leaving my house. And not because of the pandemic. I was always been like this. I do not leave my house, so when I went just up the street, 5 minutes up the street from my house, to Dollar General, I just got it there. I seen it, I got it. Like I said, it was only 60 cents a box. So I'm gonna need a cup of this. Let's see, this is kind of lumpy. Let's see, I'm glad I got 4 boxes because this is 16 ounces. About the whole thing. I'm going to pour that in there. And then I'm going to whisk this through because of the lumps. You don't want lumps in your fingers. Ooh. Be careful, don't have your mouth open, guys. This stuff is dusty. It won't hurt you, but it's a little bit salty tasting. And on occasion, I brush my teeth with it. Okay. Alright, so I got that. And then we're going to need 1/2 cup of citric acid. And I'm thinking this doesn't have any lumps. I'm going to have to get some more of this too. I'm also going to have to find somewhere. If I just buy more of this, which this for this bag wasn't bad. Again, I'm going to sift this through here because we don't want lumps. I didn't get all this before. I guess because I've been in the house. So make sure you're in a well ventilated area because when you're doing this part, I can tell there's some air, powder in the air. Okay, and then we're going to need 1/2 cup of Epsom salts. Oops, I already had some, but that's for the house. I just bought some more because Epsom salt really doesn't cost that much, and I'm knocking stuff over. Okay, where's that Epsom salt? Okay. Epsom salt doesn't cost that much either. I'm going to need 1/2 cup of this. Let's open this up. I'm going to use those scissors. Where's my paper scissors? I got all kinds of scissors out here, guys. Okay. Alright. 1/2 cup of this. Probably won't have to sift that stuff because it's already kind of thick, but it is lumpy. Let me brush this up a little bit. I don't know. Episode is kind of thick, coarse, so I don't know if it'll go through the thing. I don't think I did it. I probably did. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, half a cup of Epsom salts. Yeah, it's going through. But it's going to take too long, so I'm just going to dump it in there. Because that was not that lumpy. Oh, and we're also going to need, that's it. So we're going to just mix all this together. Mix this, blend it well. Stuck it in everywhere. Alright. Okay. Now, then we're going to mix up our dry ingredients. And what I forgot to bring a little, set that out of the way. I forgot to bring a container here to mix up. So I'm just going to mix in one of the measuring cups here. Okay, so with the oils and the coloring, and guys, I'm going to try. It's some recipes they say it calls for water. This will just call for water, but I know there's some recipes that call for water, and it's to make the powdered ingredients a little bit moist, like wet sand, but not soaked wet sand, so that it'll mix better. And some people added water, some people added alcohol. So I said, well, because I was wondering, can I color with my alcohol dyes? And I said, well, I'm gonna try it since I said, figured it out. So the kind I'm gonna use, the color I'm gonna use right now is Pure Essential Oils. This is called Botanical Blend. I'm not sure if I want to use that. I got vanilla flavor, tropical temptation, cucumber melon, apple, honey almond, light rose, lavender, and vanilla. I think I said vanilla. So I'm thinking I probably want to, let's just sniff this. I got this at Dollar General too as well, and it's $5. I think you probably get it at Walmart for $5 too. Yeah, this is citrusy, so I think I'm going to make this like an orange color, maybe, yeah, orange. So I'm going to put some of that. I want to get some orange. Let's try butterscotch. It's kind of yellow or orangey like. And I'm going to put that in there. Put a few drops of that in just for coloring. And I'm only using that because I don't have food coloring. I went grocery shopping too, and they didn't have food coloring where I went. So I said, well, that sucks. But anyway, okay, so we're going to need 2 teaspoons of fragrance or essential oil. Now, I'm just going to use 15 drops because I used 2 teaspoons of citrus oil, and it was kind of potent. It smelled good, but my husband said it was kind of strong. So I'm going to try using something that's a little less than 2 tablespoons, because that took a whole lot of lavender as well. I mean, and another recipe said 15 drops. I'm going to try 15 drops or 10 drops or something like that. I'll just go along and put up maybe as according to how the smell intensifies as I add it. Okay, what am I looking for? Okay, we're going to add that last one. Put the essential oils first. We're going to use 3 teaspoons of oil, and I have some coconut oil, which coconut oil, when it's hot, it melts, and this is liquefied now because it's hot in my house, and that's what it was. And but when it's cold, then it'll go solid. So I'm going to use some of that. I'm also going to be using some olive oil, and let me see, and these 2 things, or 4 things. Okay, so oh, I thought I spilled something in there. Oh man, it came with a little measuring spoon. Oh, I got some right here. Okay, so we're going to have 3 teaspoons of olive oil. We're going to do half and half on this. We're going to do a half a teaspoon of coconut oil, 1.5 teaspoons of coconut oil. And so we're going to use 1 teaspoon and half a teaspoon, so that it evens out to, make sure I get it full, 3 teaspoons. Again, you can use any oil that you want. This is what I have on hand. I also have what else kind of oil? Grapeseed oil. But I didn't have that out here. Okay, so now we're gonna go and we're gonna use a teaspoon of olive oil. I'm gonna use my finger to get all that out of there. I was gonna say just put it down now because it's getting this over. And then a half a teaspoon of olive oil. And I'm just going to use my fingers because I make DIY things for my skin and hair as well, so that's why I already have these oils. I make body butter. I love my body butter. If y'all want to know how to make that, just write down in the comments and I'll make some. Okay. So I'm going to put 10 drops. Let's try 10 drops first. Whoa. I think it's probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, probably 15 to 20. I don't know. It's coming out of pretty fast. Okay, and we're going to put a couple of drops of this butterscotch. See how that tints it. And I'm going to just get a popsicle stick, guys, and stir it. And let's just hope this is, let me smell it. It smells citrusy, but we'll see what it smells like when I get to mixing it. I probably should just connect these because I don't want that spilling. Let's go ahead and put the lid back on and move this stuff out of the way. Bring the dry ingredients back in. Now with this, you're going to have to add it slowly. But I'm thinking that's when they said if you have water, because if you with the water, people was making with water, they said it fizzed up with the water. And it was fizzing up. So they said, but I'm still doing it slow with this because it said that hopefully this is tinted dark enough. So I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time. And the whisk will break up as you add it in. And like I said, some people are even using water with a little bit of water in there, and it smells good. And they smell how it's fizzing up because of the citrus acid. So that's why they was ordering it slowly. So I'm still, even though I'm not using water, I'm still going to be adding mine in slowly, a little bit at a time, because it doesn't look like it's fizzing or anything like that. But I'll get it mixed up. I feel that needs more of the coloring. Then I'll add some more. Let's go ahead and Get all it out. It smells good. This part you can use your hands too. Right now I'm whisking it. And you just keep mixing until you don't have the chunks anymore. And I feel if it's not wet enough, then I'm going to add a little bit more oil. And what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to just do like this to mix it and get all those little chunks. Whew, it smells really good. I'm just rubbing it in my hands to get all the little yellow chunks out. Make sure it's mixed thoroughly. And it's not sticking well enough for me. See, it's still falling apart. So I'm going to put some more oil in here. I'm going to mix it in here. I'm not going to pour it directly in here because I want some more oil with it and a little bit more food coloring. I want just a little bit more yellow. So let's see. I'm just going to try another teaspoonful maybe of olive oil. I mean coconut oil. Let's go ahead and do a teaspoon. A teaspoon. I just used. Oops. I'm making a mess here, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit more of the essential oil. Again, this is called Relaxing Calming Botanical Blend, but it smells citrusy. And some more of the coloring. And this is just like I said, alcohol. My Adirondack alcohol ink. I'm gonna take this, stir it up, and dump it in. This how I'm doing with my hands, guys. No biggie. And then I'm gonna get my finger in there. I'm all about getting it all out, guys. I didn't actually do all this with when I made the lavender. Again, you can just mix it with your hand. I think with the when they said to use a whisk, that's if you're using water, and then because like I said, you know, the citric acid reacts with water, and that's when it starts fizzing, and you have to add it in slowly. But because I didn't use any water in mine, and again, it's strictly just for making the dry mixture a little wet so it'll stick together. That's why only why they added it. And again, using water, it fizzes up because of the reaction with the citric acid. So that's why they say to use a whisk, I believe, and to mix it slowly. So I probably have to mix mine slowly, but I'm not taking any chances. And I didn't see any fizzing anyway, so that's not good. Now let's see how it goes. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, let's put a little bit on that. Okay, now we're going to start filling these. And you just pack it in. And this is where if you like making these for little kids, you can Pack it in. You can put little toys in the middle of it. Pack it in first. You're gonna put it on top, and don't put too much, cause then just want enough to so you can just squeeze it together until the two halves are closed. I put too much. Let's take out one more. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, these is not going because I got the same two halves. Alright, let's do that again. I mixed them up, guys. Okay. There we go. I had the wrong two halves. That's why I wasn't going together. Make sure it's closed all the way around. And this one is cracked. I'm going to have to get another one. Hopefully it'll hold. I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so I got that one. I'll show you what I mean, guys. Okay. See this right here? I had the same half. You have to have like a different half. This half is going to go middle with this one. This is the side. This is the side that's going to go inside this one. So you got to make sure. Of course, you'll realize that if you do what I just did and weren't paying attention to what halves you had. So again, because I have a half of one left, make sure it's good and closed. I have some left. I'm going to use my bigger one to make a half wild, to make this half, and I'll use my husband again as a guinea pig because I don't take baths. I'm a shower person. I take showers. I don't get in the tub. Every once in a while I'll take a bath. But see, I got this big old garden tub that you're not going to be able to fill it up, and filling up my tub, you'll run out of hot water before you get it filled. Put it that way. I got a big old garden tub. I mean, that thing is huge. It's like the size of a jacuzzi. I told myself we need to turn it into a jacuzzi because it's so big. You pack it in, and then again, you're going to make sure you got the right halves, and you're going to squish it together. This one's cracked too. What is going on? These ones cracked and I took them apart the other day when I made the other ones. Somebody's been messing with my stuff. I probably did. They probably like dropped or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to get some more. Make sure this good and closed. They'll hold until if I have to put tape on them next time before I use them again. I'll do that. I'll just do that because I only got 4 when I want to do this. Actually, I got 1, and then I think the next time I got more. Okay, make sure you pack it in so it sticks together. You don't want it falling apart. Okay, again, we're going to squeeze this together. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to let these dry for 24 hours. And then I'll be popping them out and packaging them up. Let's see, make sure it's closed. All the way. Okay. And then, where's the big one? Where's that big half? Where'd it go? Oh crap, guys. It rolled off somewhere. Do a dooley squat. I don't know what a darn half was. Where's the other one? Okay. See, last time I made this batch, I didn't have enough to make a whole one. Whoa. See, I had listened to the last time. I still got a lot. You know, not a lot, but I got some left. I can't find the other half. Not just gonna matter anyway. I don't think I have any more of these little things, so I hate to waste this. I'm gonna see. Oh crap! I can't find the other half. Even if I don't fill it. I can still have two halves. I don't know what happened to that other half. I'm trying to think. I can probably put it in another container of some type, of some kind. Because I just really don't know what happened to that other half. Okay. Well, alright guys. Well, I'll be back when these dry. And, I'll show you how I take these out of the molds and put them in the little shrink wrap that I have these in. That's another thing. Will be some information about too. Let's see. Okay, so yeah. So when those dry 24 hours, we'll come back and we'll open those halves. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a crafty day. Bye. Okay, guys. Alright, it's been 24 hours. Actually, to be honest, it's been more than 24 hours. It's been a few days. So, these are, I mean, they still look the same because I haven't opened them up. But let me see. I'm gonna put something down so they won't roll off or something. Yeah, but anyways, let's see. I need to find something to put these on. Let's just do this. Put them in here so I won't roll off, and hope I can get them out. Okay. So, a couple of these cracked, or one of them did. So, until they actually break in half, I'm going to be using them. So, and this is the one that I did. I got some more. This one is literally half a little bit, and then I still have some left over. So I put it in this little cup. And like I said, these just gonna be test samples from when I want to see how they do, and I'll let either my grandkids try them out or throw it in Brian's bath. But okay, so what we need to do, let me find something so we can use this, is we need to get these out. And so I got these, and I think it's like 100 of these, and they're just little bags. I forgot what size they are. 6 by 6, I think. Yep, you put them in here. So you have to tap. Sometimes you can. This did not harden up. They're not packing enough. Let's see. Yeah, this didn't harden. I don't know. I hope the rest of it didn't do that. Oh, I'm gonna be mad if it's been. I'm gonna be highly upset. Hopefully, if it does, I can just add some more moisture to it and start over. But my darn bowl's in the house, so I'm just going to scoop this up. I'm just going to dump it in the bath water. But let's see if we can find something to put it in. And then I'm not going to mess with this one. Let's go right there. So let's hope these were hard enough. So you're gonna kind of tap it. And I'm not gonna tap it too hard because I don't want to crack it. Any of them. Let's see, this one already cracking. Might have to break down and get some of those metal ones. And I'm just gonna twist it. Yeah, see. Okay, see. That ain't, that come off. Okay. And I'm just gonna twist it, and there it goes. There it goes. Okay. So then this bag is kind of messy. So I'm gonna show you. It's the trick to it, guys. And I haven't got the hang of using this thing yet. But these little bags also come with a sealer. And oh, so I gotta figure out. I gotta get the hang of using this thing. And it's just saying it comes with batteries. And this part, if you see in there, I guess that's like a wiring that it heats up and it seals it, and then I cut off the excess, and then I use my heat gun. When I was in the house, I used my hair dryer, and I sealed it up, and I sealed. This is like shrink wrap. It is shrink wrap. Okay, so I kind of hold it, and I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, I did it. Because it's like a little, you have to press it. When you press it down on it, this part goes in. This part, it presses in when you squeeze it together. So I think when that happens, it kind of heats up. Like, how does this thing work? Because I kept doing it and it wasn't doing anything. And then I said, like, okay, I had to, figure it out. So I'm going to hold in there. I'm going to go slow. And if you go too slow, then you can melt the darn wrap. And I'm too close to see it's already cutting it. And that's fine too, because I was going to cut it off anyway. And this part really doesn't have to be perfect because once you shrink it, you're not going to see all this anyway. And is that open? See, I messed up bags doing this. See, that time I didn't leave enough room to clear the bomb. So let's try it again. These didn't cost much, guys. But still, I don't want to be wasting like this. So like I said, I gotta get the hang of this thing using it, because I already messed up a few bags trying to figure this out. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it, squeeze so it's pressed in. I'm gonna slowly slide it across. And sometimes if you go too slow, it'll melt it. And see, it didn't even seal it right there. So let's see if I can. And sometimes I just do this. One time I just did this. Like I said, I gotta learn how to use this thing. I just take it and I just held it on there for a minute until it's sealed up. And I'm having issues. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Let me get both sides in there. I messed up another bag. Okay, this is the last time. If it don't work, I'm just gonna see if it'll. I'm gonna have to find another way of doing this, because I can't keep messing up these bags. Like I said, it's 100 of them, and they did cost a lot, even with this little tool, and it got shit pretty fast. So maybe I should. Because I'm trying not to leave a lot of excess. Or the part that's wrapped around the bomb itself. Okay, so I think that time I got it, and then I go up this side, go up the bottom, because I try to cut off some of the sides too. So I'm going to cut that part off. Cut that part off. And just still open. You know what? I'm not gonna mix another bag. I'm just gonna see it because I don't even know if it'll shrink wrap when it's open, but we're gonna find out. I'm just gonna fold it over and see if this works. Okay, then I'm gonna just take my heat gun to it. Now, what I'm gonna do first, because I was using my hair dryer and it got hot, so I'm gonna see if I can, because I was in the house and I got a jar, like a small top, and it had a, you know, it was a jar, and it was, the top of it was smaller than my bone, so I set it on top of it. Okay, let's try this. Just set it down because the thing will get hot. And you just heat it and it shrinks wraps all around. Before I was twisting it around in my hand. Yeah, that works. So I think from now on, I'm just probably just going to forego this thing and just cut it down and fold it over. And there it's sealed. And once you know, you kind of heat it up, like it's done, and you press it in, it'll dry flat. See right here? See how that's kind of lumpy right there? You can heat it up and then press it down, and then it comes a little bit flatter. So yeah, I figured that out pretty fast. Let's see. I'm gonna set it down because it's hot. When it's hot is when you can press it flat and then it dries quick, and then it'll be flatter. Good deal. Okay, so I think I'm gonna skip that thing from now on and just do it this way. But there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other ones. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other ones. They say to tap it. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap both sides. This one is already cracked. I'm not trying to hit it too hard, and I'm just gonna twist it off. I'm gonna get another one. Okay. And I'm just going to cut it down. See how easy it is to just do it this way instead of trying to do all that other stuff with that. I'm gonna do it on the side, on this one side. Each other. Can hold it either way. I don't know why I had it upside down. And the bottom, that's a magnet on, so you can stick it on something. Okay. Now I'm just gonna fold this over. Set it down there like that. And heat this big up. See, it's open. You don't want that. So what I'm going to do, because I had to do that with one of my other ones, I'm just going to get another bag. I'm going to have to use this one. I'm going to use it anyway. And just put it in another bag. And let's take it. That's what I did. That's what I did. I twisted it around. I remember I did do this last time. I just put it in the bag. I just twisted it around. That's what I did when I put the second layer on. I twisted it around, then I pulled it and I put it in the jar. And then I heated it this way. And I heated it, just press it in. And then this stays since it's shrink wrap. And then, And then what I did is I kind of unrolled it a little bit because it didn't come off once I cut it off. And then I probably easier to do it with your palm like that instead of sticking your fingers on it. If your fingers are more sensitive, depending on what you're using to heat it with. If you're gonna do this. And that is that. So I like the shrink wrap. This little thing is not very cooperative, but I like the shrink wrap. Okay, so guys, yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do these real quick, and then we're gonna call it done. Okay, so that is how I make bath bombs, and this again was a citrus blend, and they smell good. They smell like really orangey, lemony, citrusy, you know. And this one, I don't know why that didn't. I thought I packed it. Let's see this one, because I packed this in the cup pretty good. See how it does. That came out. And the reason I tried to put in a cup because it had like a little design on the cup. And I thought, here's a cup. And I said, well, it's not going to be using it in any way. So I'm going to. And it's, yeah. I don't think it does well. Well, it didn't do that the last time. Well, let's put it this way. Don't think it does well when you fill it all the way to the top and don't put a cover on it. Because the last one I did, I put it in this one and it didn't fill it all the way up. So I had less than a half of one of this left and it didn't do that. I mean, it didn't fall apart or nothing. Whoop! And there it goes. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to get dumped in somebody's bath water. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to see. I don't know if it'll do anything while it's not in a balm, you know, all solid. So I might try to stick this back together or crush it up and put it in one of the little ones and see if it'll fit in one of the little ones. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to put this back in here. See, look at that. That just didn't even hold that time. I don't even know why. Like I said, I guess because I didn't, I filled it up and didn't have a cover on it. So that's that, guys. We're going to move that mess to the side. And take a look at these. These are hard. These are cute. So I'm loving the bath bomb thing. I guess I'll eventually get in the tub and use one of them. So like I said, I'm not a bath person. I take showers. I get in and get out. That's it. But thanks, guys, for watching. And I'll hopefully have some more DIY things like this. I'm going to show you. I think I'm going to show you guys how to do lip balm. How to do that in the house because I have a hot plate, but I don't want to go in my other shit and bring it in here. I don't have room for it. I'm not going to be keep lugging it in and out, you know. So I'm going to be doing how I show you how to do Kool-Aid flavored bath bomb. And yeah, I'll tell you about that later when I get around to that video. But thanks, guys, for watching. Y'all have a crafty day and happy crafting. Bye.